before you give up on her. Just wait. Most men give up too soon. They think they've already lost the battle before the war has even started. She's pulling away, acting distant, replying cold, not showing the same warmth she once did, and you feel like it's over. But what if I told you this moment is actually your biggest opportunity? Because instead of walking away defeated, you can flip the entire situation in your favor without chasing, begging, or losing your self-respect. Most men never understand this. They act too soon, too emotional, too desperate, and that's exactly what ruins everything. So before you give up on her, just watch, because if you apply what I'm about to tell you, you'll be in a position most men never reach. This is Save Yourself. Let's begin. 1. Why she's pulling away. Most men panic when a woman becomes distant. They assume she's lost interest, found someone else, or just doesn't care anymore. But the truth is much deeper. Women don't just wake up one day and stop feeling something. It happens gradually. Here's what really happens. She stops feeling the chase. When she first met you, there was mystery, excitement, and uncertainty. Now she knows exactly how you feel, and it's predictable. She starts testing your emotional control. Women subconsciously test how you handle emotional shifts. Do you panic, overreact, or stay composed? And sometimes she just needs space to feel again. Attraction isn't built through constant words or reassurance. It's built through tension, distance, and emotion. When you're always available, you lose value. That's why most men fail. They push harder when she pulls back, text more, call more, try harder, and that's exactly when attraction dies. 2. The silent test you didn't notice. When a woman pulls away, it's often a subconscious test. She's not always aware she's doing it, but her instincts are watching. She's wondering, is he strong enough to handle this? Will he chase me or hold his ground? Does he actually have options, or is he just pretending? Most men fail this test immediately. She ignores them, they text again. She takes longer to reply, they ask if everything's okay. She cancels plans, they try to reschedule instantly. Each one of those reactions tells her she's in control. But the men who pass this test, the rare ones, don't react emotionally. They don't chase, they stay composed. And that's when she starts to feel something unexpected, regret. 3. The power of controlled distance. Here's what most men don't realize. Women don't fall in love with presence, they fall in love with absence. When something is always available, it's taken for granted. But when it disappears, it becomes valuable. So instead of texting her first, wait. Instead of liking her posts, ignore them. Instead of clearing your schedule, prioritize yourself. Because when you stop being predictable, stop being too easy to reach, and stop reacting instantly, everything changes. She starts to feel your absence, and that's when she starts to miss you. 4. What to do? Instead of chasing, most men try to fix it. They think, maybe if I explain myself, she'll understand. But attraction doesn't respond to logic, it responds to energy. So, match her energy. If she's distant, don't overcompensate. If she reaches out, respond, but stay neutral. When she disappears for a week, then suddenly texts, hey, don't act like it's the best thing that's ever happened. Let her work for it. Let her earn your attention again. That's how you earn respect. 5. If she never comes back, here's the truth. Not every woman will return, and that's okay. Because if she doesn't, she just saved you time. You don't want a woman who stays only when you chase. You want a woman who stays because she values you. 6. The power of silence. Silence is the strongest message you can send. You don't need to argue, explain, or prove your worth. At first, she assumes you'll be back. Days pass, weeks pass. Then she starts to realize you're not coming back this time. And that's when everything shifts in her mind. 7. Why women underestimate you until you go silent. Most women think men will always be available. They assume, no matter what they do, you'll still be there. But when you go silent, it disrupts her reality. She starts thinking, is greater than, wait, why isn't he reacting? Did I push him too far? Is he really moving on? That single question, did I misjudge him, creates emotions she can't control. The moment she feels your absence. At first, she feels fine. She thinks you'll reach out soon. Then, silence. No texts, no calls, no engagement. Days turn to weeks. And suddenly, she's the one feeling uncertain. Now she's wondering if she made a mistake. 9. The unspoken rule of attraction. A woman values you based on how hard you are to replace. When you're always there, she never worries about losing you. But when you're gone, that fear starts to grow. That fear creates attraction. 10. When she starts watching again soon, she'll start checking your socials. She'll scroll through old chats, maybe even like a few posts, just to see if you'll react. She's not doing it for fun. She's testing to see if you're still hers. And when you don't react, that's when her emotions explode. 11. The subtle tests. She might text something random, hey, or how have you been? Just to see if you'll jump. If you respond too fast, she knows she still has control. But if you stay calm, if you don't chase, you win. 12. When she comes back. This is where most men fail. She texts again, they get excited, reply instantly, and go right back to giving her everything. Wrong move. If she comes back, stay grounded. Let her prove she means it. If she doesn't, you've still won, because you've mastered something most men never do. Detachment. 13. Detachment, the game changer. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop needing. It's when you realize your value doesn't come from her validation. It comes from your ability to walk away. That's when everything changes. That's when you become the prize. 14. When she feels your silence at first, she thought you'd come back. Now your silence is starting to hurt. She checks her phone hoping for your name. She rereads old texts. She wonders if she went too far. That's when she realizes she's lost the one thing she thought she controlled. 15. Don't chase. Level up. If she let you down, don't beg. If she left, don't chase. Just level up. Work on yourself. Let your silence speak. Because one day, she'll look back and realize you were the man she should have never lost. Outro, calm and confident tone. This is Save Yourself. If you found value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the next video on your screen, because it's exactly what you need to hear next.